Hey, Mike is here. Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, we're gonna go through my experience and tips on how negotiating the offer. So you might ask why we should listen you, and my answer is yeah, you might not listen, you might listen, but I had some kind of experience with that. I'm currently working at Spotify as a software engineer, and I had, I think, 35 or 40 interviews between January and July in 2020. So I got a bit of experience and gain a bit of skills on how negotiating the offer. But none of this is matter because I'm not a professional. But I know who is professional. For example, Chris was. I watched the course. I listened the audiobook about how to negotiate the offer. His book called Never Split the Difference. He used to be a hostage negotiator at FBI, and he got a little bit of experience, I guess, with the negotiating in any kind of sense. So before listening to any other YouTuber, my recommendation is just go check out the course and also listen a bit of audiobook. And I love his quote about negotiating. He basically said, your life could be in a completely different place just by improving how you negotiate. So definitely go check it out. I think he's a professional. And everything I'm gonna say in this video only apply when you did a great job during the interview. So basically go prepare for the interview, do the great job, and then come back here. So before we even jump into like negotiating topics, you need to know like the mindset of negotiation. So basically you are selling the services, your skill, your experience to the company, and how it's happened in the selling world. All the time everyone wants to get the best offer. So as you want to get the best offer, and also the company wants to get the best offer, and do not hesitate to negotiate. You're not going to be look greedy just because you want to get the best offer. And the first point I want to talk about is always negotiate your offer, like always. And by always, I mean like always. Hey Mike, I got an offer, should I negotiate? Always. Hey Mike, I just discovered your channel, should I like and subscribe? Always. And even you think that the offer is already like pretty fair, you got a lot and you don't need anything else, just do it. And I'm gonna tell you why you should always negotiate. So the first one, you're gonna have a real experience of negotiating the offer. It's not gonna happen so much in your life, so have a chance. And the second point is see your limits. So by that I mean recruiters tend to speak more about how the interview was and why exactly you get this offer. And they're gonna speak about your weak spots, what wasn't that good, that's why you getting this offer and not the bigger one. And so you might set up the expectation what will happen along the way in the company, where you in your career, and also you can basically take the weak spots and just work on them. The third point, you want to get the best offer up front, because when you're already in the company, you're not gonna have like a massive increase. And the first one, you might get something out of it. I'm not gonna say about money, but it might be like extra vacation days or stocks or benefits, whatever, but you get something. So the next point I want to talk about is do not get too excited with the company. During the interview process, you might get excited about the company, about the vision, and just you already seeing yourself working there. Try to avoid this because it might cloud the sober vision on the company. As the real routine work takes place, those feelings will just disappear, and you might be not that happy with the offer you used to be. So let's say the negotiation is the game you're playing and you might win something or not. And let's say you want to attempt to start the game, but how? So do a small step forward just right after you get an offer. It does not need to be a huge email where you explaining like how you rescue the monkeys in South Africa and this is why you should get a better offer. Like, I'm serious, do not do it. So start very small. I saw a lot of useful email templates in the article. I'm just going to put this article down in the description, and generally those articles really help me a lot to understand how to talk with the recruiter or with the person who gave you an offer. And so definitely go and check it out. But I want to point out it's only a template, so you might want to make it more personal. And also, please do not put any numbers in the email. Like seriously, do not put any numbers. Why? Because you're telling them directly what number you need in order to sign the offer. So please keep it as a secret. And I hope that on the early stages of the interview, you haven't said your number. I think this is the most common rule in interview process. I heard this a lot. Whoever said the number first, they lose. So the very first step is done. And it was just only an attempt to play the game. And the responses depends on the company and how well you was prepared at the interviews, if they even want to play your game. So let's wrap up today's video. I don't want to make it 20 minutes long, so I decided to do a second part of it. We're gonna go into details on how to talk with the recruiter and how to make negotiation working. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button, and see you in the next one.